Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It's Thursday, December 21st, 2023. And today, this morning, I was just totally bummed out. My laptop computer died. I was so sad. And last night, my sister and we got some beautiful film clips of Christmas lights in the villages, and just superb. But I did it in 3 segments, and because my laptop's not working right now or any longer or whatever, I can't do the edit. So I've been trying to edit from my phone, but that's not working out too well. So I have to do the whole show in one shot. No intro, just the whole show in one shot for a while, till either A, I get my laptop fixed, or B, somehow, some way, hook or crook, get a new laptop. We'll see what happens on that. But anyway, here is my 10 Pride and Joy comic books from the 1950s and 1960s. Starting off with Sad Sex, Funny Friends, featuring the General. From January of 1960. I should have brought my magnifying glass. January 1965. Great comic book here. Harvey Comics. Sad. I'm getting a lot of reflection there. Sad Sack and the General. Great comic book. I got this for it. There's a little water stains. I don't care. I just love reading comic books. I got this one for $3 at the Comic Book Connection comic book show in Weirsdale, Florida. So, here's the gem. Dennis the Menace, number 22. From, I should have brought my magnifying glass. From May of 1957. Dennis the Menace, number 22, May, and this is still 10 cents. So this is one of my gems. From May of 1965, Brave and the Bold, featuring Batman and Green Lantern. And this is actually from when I was a kid. May of 65, I was in 6th grade, and I was 11 years old. So Batman and Green Lantern, Brave and Bold, number 59. I got that. I bought that one at Moe's Sweet Shop in Lincoln Park. Davy Crockett at the Alamo, and this is one that my dad had bought. My dad collected comic books too. 1955, 4-color, number 639, Walt Disney's Davy Crockett at the Alamo. And again, a 10-center. You get a 10-cent comic book, you know it's old. You know? And moving right along, some of these I wrote down here. Mickey Mouse, number 142, February of 1959. Well, I wanted to put these in certain... Get these in some kind of order. Best laid plans of mice and men. So anyway, Mighty Mouse, number 142, February of 1959. Look at that. Great comic book. Look at that. Again, a 10-center. And I was 5 years old. So I actually, Actually, I couldn't read, but I would look at the pictures. You know, I had comic books when I was 5 years old. Here's another movie, Dell movie, 4-color number 1114. What they did is they just put out special issues and just kept numbering them as they went along. This is from 1960, still 10 cents, Huckleberry Finn. So I was about 7 years old in second grade. Oh, it's regret. This is so funny. When I was in college, we had to read Huckleberry Finn, and I did read it. I did. But between this comic book, the Cliff's Notes, and I had a classic illustrated Huckleberry Finn, so I think I got an A or B in that, you know, that American literature class. Archie number 111. I got this from the Comic Book Connection, Wearsdale, Florida, and I paid $5 for it. It is Archie 111, a 10 center. 10 center. And it is July of 1960. So for Archie, July 1960, number 111. I got that. $5 at the Comic Book Connection, the big comic book show in Wearsdale, Florida. Moving right along. Beep, beep. Oh, no. I am so bummed out. I might put tape. There's a little micro tear there. Beep, beep, the Roadrunner. The Roadrunner didn't come. This is actually Roadrunner number 1, but it's 4-color 1008. But it's actually considered Beep Beep the Roadrunner number 1. July 1959, 10 center. July 1959, Beep Beep the Roadrunner. I was 59. I was still 5 years old. Dad used to buy me comic books when I was about 5 or 6 years old. I just looked at the pictures. Whoa, this is a classic. May of 1964. I was 10 years old, 5th grade. I earnestly believe this is the first, comic book featuring Batman. There's a lot of noise. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but a lot of noise going on outside there. May of 1964, Detective 327. This is this comic book is worth some money. It's the introduction of Batman's new look, meaning the prior to this issue, the bat signal on Batman's chest did not have the yellow circle around it. And this is the first appearance of elongated man in Detective Comics. So there it is. Now, here's the thing. I bought this in Moe's Sweet Shop. One of the first comic books I ever purchased in Moe's Sweet Shop. I was 10 years old. I believe this is the first comic book that featured Batman that I ever bought, period. But check this out. This really bums me out. I must have been building a model, and I put the little tester's paint jar on the comic book, and the paint's on the cover. This is probably worth, $500, but because of the paint there, it's probably worth about $5. It's like a story of my life here. Oh, I tell you. Okay, moving right along. Tom and Jerry. number 166, May of 19. Hey, Opie, don't fight. Hey, Opie, I can only do one take here. Kids. Tom and Jerry 166, May of 1958. Here it is, Tom and Jerry. I was 4 years old. Again, my dad used to, when we lived in Clifton, New Jersey, and there was a Kava confectionery, that's a Jersey term, sweet shop, kind of a luncheonette, and every so often Dad would buy a comic book store. I was 4 years old. Again, I basically looked at the pictures, you know. It's like, here's a Pride and Joy Marvel collector's item, classics, number 12, December. Boy, I should have brought the magnifying glass. December of 1967. I was in my freshman year of high school. Kind of like one of the last comic books, like the last of the heavy-duty comic book collecting era. And here's the thing. I remember this distinctly, my shift from, when I was in high school, I still bought DC comic books, but it was in my freshman year I started discovering Marvel. But I didn't buy this at Moe's Sweet Shop. There was a stationery store right next to the ShopRite grocery store. It's this little stationery store. And they had the spinner rack. And I do remember this. I was with my mom and freshman year of high school. And I bought, I don't know why, but I remember that. And I bought this because it was such, you know, I felt like I was betraying DC Comics, but I began to get into Marvel in like my freshman year of high school. And then by my sophomore year, I still bought Mad magazines in my all through high school. I bought Mad magazines, but the comic book craze really nosedived in the midst of my sophomore year of high school. But I do remember buying this comic book. And it's in great condition. I mean, it's great. And it's even what they used to do. Like this was dropped off on September 21st. So this was the first one. Maybe they had 6 or 7 of these, you know, this issue for sale at the stationery store. But this is the first one on the... I always thought that made it more valuable. There's the O. Henry aspect, the irony. It actually makes it less valuable. You know, so that's it. 10 comic books, Pride and Joy comic books from the 1950s and 1960s. And I truly regret that I'm not able to do the edit this morning because my sister, there were some really, really beautiful Christmas lights in some of the homes we drove by. Beautiful manger scenes, big Santa Clauses, and, you know, really great stuff. And I was so bummed out this morning. But I still can put videos on YouTube, but I can't edit. So it's like a one shot, you know, beginning, middle, and end. I can't. Beginning, middle, one try. If I blow it, I can't. You know, I gotta start all over again. So, yeah. Such is life. So, no use crying over spilled milk, you know. So, what are you gonna do? Roll with the punches, you know. What are you going to do? So I'm going to sign off. So as always, thank you for watching. So stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey with his Sunoco hat signing off.